Hey, you are seeing correctly. This is Evan Meskey on social media. I think it's actually working. So, since this COVID-19 whole deal and Chris Short becoming our boss, we are on the high-tech end of things now. And so I'm trying a live video for the first time. If you're watching live, you might be the only ones to see this because this will likely get deleted shortly after it gets posted. So this is our Tuesday training. We're going to try to do this every Tuesday and just give a little short blurb on a training tip. And right now,
Derek Sabo's watching.
I'm seeing Derek Sabo's actually on here. Hi, Derek. Thanks for joining me. This could be a train wreck. We don't know yet. All right. When we're doing groups now on Zoom, it's very different than doing them with real people in a real environment, I'm learning. My first Zoom group was not fantastic, and usually I'll ask some questions that are popcorn questions. Don't do that in your Zoom group because the social cues, the eye contact that people will notice and cause them to speak does not work because you're not actually looking at them. Okay, so what I've found that has worked better in the few more attempts that I've tried at this is to keep group really simple. And when you ask questions, make sure they're in all play so everyone's going to answer. And tip, if you haven't discovered this already, the order of your screen is not the order of everyone's screen. So going clockwise doesn't seem to work. You have to actually call them by name. You're up next, you're answering the question. The other thing is time frame. There is a very big difference in the social media group or the Zoom group and the actual live group when it comes to time frame because there's not the social interaction. So my recommendation is to keep the time right about 1 hour and be done. And that's what I found is more the sweet spot is right about an hour. If you try to go an hour and a half, 2 hours, you're losing people. They're punching out. So make it simple, maybe go over less as far as curriculum, make every question an all play, and keep it right about an hour. And so if you haven't seen yet, we have dived into multiple social media platforms, and we now have a Real Life Men's page. We have a group. If you're watching this, you probably know the difference. I just learned it the other day. There's a group, and then there's a page. Those are separate things. I'm learning lots right now. And we had something else. Anyway, don't remember at the time. So I'm getting a cue from Derek Dalton. Just say it out loud, Derek. What does it say?
Any kind of engagement or comment below?
Oh, yes. I would love your feedback because I'm just figuring this out myself as far as how to do Zoom groups and make them engaging and entertaining. Derek Dalton, who's helping me video this, is actually way better at this, but to get people to engage and any tips and tricks you have when it comes to leading a group on Zoom, I would love for you to comment below and help me and all the rest of our life group leaders to be better at this. Hopefully it won't last too long, but it's kind of an exciting challenge. So hopefully you're in for it. And hey, Jeremy Burdan is watching. Hi, Jeremy Burdan. Jeremy's oldest son peed on my leg when he was young. It was amazing. It was actually in a life group. So that's fun. The more I talk on this thing, probably I'm going to say some things that need editing, which is evidently a downside when you're doing a live video because you don't get to edit anything. So I think that's all I've got for today. Next week we'll have another training tip, and it'll probably be better than this one. All right, God bless you. Take care. How do I turn this thing off? Finish. There it is.